Could TikTok go dark in the United States? January 19th might just be the day for the app with 170 million American users. What's the drama? National security versus free speech. Let's unravel the chaos between the US Supreme Court, China, and the future of your favorite app. Stay tuned because things are about to get wild. So let's get into the story and me go break it all down. So me go give you the full context. Me go explain and break down the stakes, and me go introduce all of the players who are in this geopolitical game. So by the end of the video, you're gonna have a clear and complete understanding of what's really going on at the geopolitical level. So here's the tea. Now, picture this. The US Supreme Court is hearing arguments about a federal law that could literally ban TikTok starting January 19. Why? Because TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, is based in China and the US doesn't trust them one bit. Now, let me explain what's at stake here. This isn't just about losing dance challenges and cat videos. Nope, it's about national security. US officials argue that TikTok collects mountains of user data and they're worried it could end up in the hands of the Chinese government. Imagine Beijing knowing your embarrassing search history. Yikes. Now let's introduce the key players in all of this geopolitical mess. The drama is starring TikTok's lawyers, who says this ban is unconstitutional, versus the US government, who are shouting security risk louder than a TikTok dance battle. Meanwhile, ByteDance refuses to sell TikTok, even though billionaires like Frank McCourt and Kevin O'Leary are lining up with their checkbooks. But wait, could a last-minute deal save TikTok? Or will 170 million users be left swiping at a blank screen? We'll get to that. Stay tuned. So if they sell TikTok to a US citizen and a US company, TikTok will be safe and it is all good. If not, TikTok I go get a ban. It's all about national security issues. The reasons why the lawyers them will represent TikTok say a move like this would be unconstitutional is because the angle is if you ban TikTok, that's you infringing on the rights of free speech on American citizens. However, that is not the case. TikTok is owned by a foreign enemy, an enemy that is a threat to the American national security. So any information the Chinese get through TikTok, them are gonna share it with Russia. So you can see the geopolitical ramifications why the US want ban TikTok if they can get for own TikTok. Now, however, had it been a US-based company like a Instagram or a Facebook, the whole meta universe, then you would have a case. But TikTok is a Chinese-owned company, and China and America are enemies geopolitically. So the infringement where the TikTok lawyer them try present in the court, the US Supreme Court, it really not go hold up and it not go hold no weight because it's a company owned by a foreign enemy. So them are go put national security over to defend free speech of an app that is owned by the enemy. So national security come first. So now the drama really starts on full. The Supreme Court clash. The justices debate for over 2.5 hours, torn between protecting free speech and addressing national security threats. Chief Justice John Roberts made it clear the main concern is ByteDance's ties to Chinese intelligence. Yes, it is all about intelligence gathering. Chinese intelligence versus American intelligence. So this is about protecting your national security issues from a foreign enemy. And a lot of people don't know this, but here's a fun fact. Back in the day when Facebook was the app, China never wanted Facebook to be in China because of the same national security issues and threats from American intelligence gathering public data on Chinese citizens. Fun fact: TikTok's plea for mercy. Lawyers Noel Francisco begged for a delay, saying the app shouldn't go dark before negotiations can happen. But honestly, the justices didn't seem convinced, except for Justice Neil Gorsuch. He's TikTok's lone cheerleader here. The consequences of a ban. If TikTok isn't sold, Apple and Google will have to yank it from their app store. No new downloads, no updates. It's like watching your favorite app die slowly. And trust me, the Justice Department is totally fine with that. So TikTok just go die a slow and painful death over time. But why exactly did the Biden administration walk away from negotiations with TikTok last year? That's where things get messy. And we not talk the footballer. So now we are getting into the final showdown. The Chinese connection. The US argues that ByteDance's algorithm isn't just about serving content. It's a potential propaganda tool. Imagine TikTok subtly shaping your opinions without you even realizing it. Creepy, right? Here's why this is important. I want you to pay attention. Because from the days of Facebook, now to Instagram, and even TikTok, all of them are the same propaganda tool. All of them, the government use them to shape your opinion and your views on everything. On celebrity, on elections, who they want you like, who they want you hate. So it's a propaganda tool in a real life. All of these social media apps are propaganda tools. Just know that. So you are always being manipulated and they always attack your mind with propagandas. But if you're not aware, you don't know if you don't know. TikTok's defense. TikTok insists it's not Beijing's puppet, even claiming it negotiated a privacy deal with the Biden administration. But in 2022, those talks fell apart. Why? The government said ByteDance couldn't be trusted. Ouch. In other words, what the Biden administration has said, the boy them no want to sell with the app, cause we make them an offer to buy the app and them no want to sell with, so here we are gonna ban it. So here we are. January 19 is the deadline, literally. If ByteDance doesn't sell, TikTok could vanish. Will TikTok survive? Or is this the end of your For You page as we know it? And what about Donald Trump's TikTok presence? Will he save the day or let it burn? Well, this is how I know about the US. Them take national security very seriously. And in our big geopolitical matter like this, remember them and China are no friend? The US and China is no friends. Remember, China and Russia are allies, And US and Russia are no friend. America is like this. You see, if them can get TikTok for own, then rather ban it in America. Cause this is about mind control. China realized how powerful Instagram is when it comes to controlling the minds of the people, and them decide say we need an app like that. We need to run in on the mind control market, cause it's really about mind control. And if America can get TikTok for own, then rather burn it to the ground and ban it from America totally. Here's a summary of the highlights and key points. 1. TikTok faces a ban starting January 19 unless ByteDance sells it. 2. The US government cites national security risk due to ByteDance's ties to China. 3. Supreme Court justices are torn between free speech and security concerns. 4. If banned, TikTok updates will stop, eventually making the app unusable. 5. ByteDance refuses to sell, despite interest from US investors like Frank McCourt. Now let's get into some further breakdown, my reaction and commentary. Now, America of all the countries, I talk about how TikTok is being used by the Chinese as a propaganda tool in the West. You see, the sole issue here is that America no really have a problem with an app being used for a propaganda tool, you know. The real problem is them want to have a control on all the apps that can be used as a propaganda tool, because this is about a battle for the people's mind. America wants to have a monopolistic control on every apps we can use to push and spread propaganda in the minds of the people. So they want to own TikTok, you know. Yes, because them alone if you have all of that power. It's all about controlling your mind. So it's not as simple as how it looks on the surface. And if the US government can have their own way, then guess what? It's gonna get banned. You think they care about no little American TikToker will have 1 billion followers on TikTok? Guess again. Because my court's Project Liberty Initiative said it, along with its unnamed partners, presented a proposal to ByteDance to acquire TikTok's US assets. The consortium, which includes Shark Tank host Kevin O'Leary, did not disclose the financial terms of the offer. So basically, Wagwan, the US willing to keep TikTok in America, you know, but it has to be on the United States terms and conditions. They want TikTok, the US TikTok assets to be owned by Americans or an American company. For example, a person like even Mark Zuckerberg. Preferably. You get what I say? So this is geopolitics on the next level, and it all boils down to national security. The US don't want sensitive data to leave the country because TikTok in the America would have come like a Trojan horse, basically. So listen to what America say. If TikTok is sold to an approved buyer, meaning one buyer where the US approve, yes, the federal law would prohibit app stores such as those operated by Apple and Google from offering the popular app, meaning Apple App Store and Google Play Store are going to delete TikTok out of the app. It would also bar internet hosting services from hosting TikTok. Make sure now follow the story now, you know. Thanks for watching. Do you think TikTok deserves to be banned? Or is this just political theater? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a breakdown of the biggest stories shaping our world. And hey, while TikTok's still here, share this video there too. One love, Jamaica!